Hi, this is going to be an unboxing video from one of the very first customers to purchase the Operator G1 from Harden Power Systems. As you can see, this is a self-contained radio system, or a self-contained system to house the very popular Midland MicroMobile GMRS radio with its little included aerial. Ordering was very simple via PayPal, came via USPS. So let's just open this. We have some bubble wrap. We have a power supply, so I can charge it off of 110. Looks like it's also auto sensing. It's got 240 volts, 50 hertz, so it should work overseas as well. And that is labeled with Harden Power System, so you know that it is for this radio, or this radio housing. And here we just have the ammo can, where everything is inside, and this has a bit of weight to it. I don't have a scale, but not sure how heavy it is, but it's definitely got a bit of weight to it. Let's remove that box and open it up and have a look. And there it is. Not really much of an unboxing, because there's not really much to unbox, because everything is included in this box. Let me just have a look in the box. Nope, just a shipping label. So there's no printed instructions, unless the instructions are inside this box. But all I need to do is slide it out, and then slide in my radio, connect the RF radio connector at the back with the one inside, so I can then connect my aerial with the socket on the front, and then I'll just be able to use my radio. And then we've got options for charging by the battery, and I've got aux for auxiliary power, I think, and I've got a 3 amp USB charger. I know that CommsPrepper did a very good video about this, so I will watch that again about how to configure this, and I'll add a link in the notes for this. But this is a lovely machined unit. Looks very good. It's got sunken displays, so if you are using it at night, let's down a bit. If you are using it at night, it's not going to put off a lot of light, but I know you can turn off. Oh, look, turned it on. It's already got a charge. Isn't that brilliant? Alright, maybe I'll stop the video, plug everything in, and then see if it works. Little panel here where I can write in my radio code, my handle from my GMRS license, and then it's got a charge, so I'll give it a go. Be back in a minute. Quick look at the internals of the ammo case before I plug my radio in. There's the battery, all secured, already done. There's the RF aerial. There's a phono socket, so it uses the speaker at the front rather than the internal speaker. And then there's the power supply that I plug in, and that's a fused unit. And I believe there's very clever fuses hidden under here, so we've got spare two, of course. And then there should be, I think, a rocker, or on the other video they had a rocker. Maybe that's changed on this final design. But I know I can flip the display and have it one way or the other, depending on which side I want to have my buttons on the radio. But this is a lovely, I guess, plastic machined unit. This feels very sturdy. Don't think I'm going to have any problems with this. I know that TinHatRanch, I think, or the TinHat YouTube channel, did do a video about how to make your own one out of wood, and had circuit diagrams for all of the electronics inside. But having this all as a complete machined unit, made in the US, easy to order and then utilize, is very good. So let's plug it all in. So here's my radio slotted in, and I've got the aerial connected. All I need to do now is turn it on. Just hold down the button, and then my radio turns on, and you can hear it beeping because it's using the inbuilt speaker here. And I can change my volume. Or is that changing channels? Not sure. And then if I'm not using the microphone, I can slot it in this case, the side here, which is a little bit tight, and then I can bring that out when I've got to use it. And there is a way of completely making this a sealed unit by putting the aerial slots inside at the back, and then you can wrap all of the cord around at the front and then close the case so it's completely sealed. It is very, very nice. And then if I want to turn on that little switch there, it'll tell me how many amps is being used and how many volts I have left, I believe. If I want to charge it off of the mains, of course I've got my slot here. I'm not exactly sure what the 2 battery and the aux is for. I'll have to dig up some information on that. It would have been good to have a little guide included in this pack. It will be very useful to charge USB devices off the front. And the other great feature is the little GMRS frequency chart just etched in there on the bottom left hand side, which is going to allow you to make sure that the radio that you're using, the channel is corresponding to the frequency that you think it is, because they're not always correct and now, but at least you can check and have a look and make sure they're right. But I am incredibly satisfied and happy with this. Got this from Harden Power Systems. This is the Operator G1. One of the very first users. Maybe this is serial number 1 or 2 or 3 or something like that, but it's a very nice looking unit. Very, very happy.